Well, hello Nurgles and the Frenchels. It's Donald. Welcome back to my kitchen. And on today's menu, we'll be doing a full review of the next expansion set, Ultra PRISM, coming in February. Yep, it's all translated here on Poke Beach. It was leaked by Pokemon today, so let's take a look at it. But before I start, Donald, where you been lately, buddy? I've been really sick over the weekend. I still am. It's mainly chills, fevers, sore throat, but with enough ibuprofen, Advil, no one's gonna know you're sick at all. Totally. Can't tell the difference, right? Okay, so let's get started with the review. We're gonna go in order, right? Yeah. So first up is the new Yanmega. Alright, look at this old traditional any energy attack. 4 energy is expensive, 120 damage and 120 hit points. So it can KO himself, 2 shots most GX Pokemon, but this is expensive. If you really want a grass attacker in any of your decks, like water, fire, yeah, you can Kiawe up and he can have a grass attack to hit water Pokemons for weakness. Has that use, but probably will not see any use at all. And look at that, he's doing a somersault right there. Okay, moving on. Next up is Roserade. Long time no see. Ooh, she's got like the Batman look. What does Roserade do? Alright, first, lure poison. You switch one of your opponent's Pokemon out, like a Goose, Lysander, and then out poison. Alright, could be useful. 100 hit HP less than Yanmega. And Flower Mixer, 100 damage, 3 energies, and you can move your grass energies any way you like for one single round. Usually you see this in a Pokemon power, but attacks can do it too. Damage and hit points are even lower than Yanmega, but you do get some extra utilities. Though, don't expect this to see any use. Alright, next up, Torterra. What is he doing? It's like a basket in the sun, baby. Alright, so 180 hit points, stage 2. Ooh, that is GX level for indeed. Basic GX level, but stage 2, yeah, they're getting there. Alright, so what does it do? Attack, Giga Drain, 50 damage, and heals the same amount of damage you do. Oh, so if he does this, then he actually has 230 hit points if he survives the first attack. Kind of, if he can heal that amount of damage, right? Kind of. If you can use Choice Band, it does 80 damage, heal 80 damage. And with Lurantis, hey, 100, 120, they can add up. So I think, yeah, you have to build it around this first attack. And what about a second one? Ooh, 4 energies. Okay, this is 100 damage, but it says 180 on the card. I think it does 180, which is, wow, that is a one-shot on GX Pokemon. With a Choice Man, that is definitely a one-shot on Stage 1 GX Pokemon, but that is expensive. And that is a big difference if that's really a 180. And you do 20 damage to your own bench Pokemon, which is, hey, that's okay. We got Mr. Mime, he'll block it for us. Earthquake, you won't feel a thing. My glass will protect everything. So, alright, I hope you're in the theme docs, because I can make a fun deck out of you for sure. Are you going to be competitive? Probably not. Probably not. Although your stats will make some GX Pokemons pretty darn scared. Once you are set up, we will definitely be scared of you. Moving on, Cherubi Cherrim. All your grass Pokemons have no weakness. They're all weak to fire, by the way. And why might we see a lot of fire? You know, Metal's getting really buffed up next expansion, so, you know, fire Pokemons might get popular. And the grass Pokemon's like, don't worry, we got it covered. We got Cherrim here. And, you know, if fire's in the meta a lot, and you want to do grass, this might be the card to be there. But it really depends on the meta. Alright, what's this one doing, though, by the way? It's just chilling in the sun. Alright, now, moving on. We have another Carnivine. And I see one in, one expansion ago. Just read what it does. Alright, 90 hit points. 2 energies. Okay, and it does 90 damage, but it does 10 damage less for every damage counter on this Pokemon. You're gonna survive? You know, this is pretty efficient for a 2 energy attack, except it just doesn't have the hit points. And it may not be worth, you know, investing in this Pokemon. Invest in Torterra or something instead. By the way, what is he doing? He's like, he's attacking you. He's attacking the cameraman, because the cameraman's taking a picture of this, so. Alright, moving on, Leafeon GX. Oh yeah, we talked about this. This is good. What happens, it's very good efficient stats. If this is on your active, you get to heal it 50 damage from any Pokemon that has an energy on it. Okay, so it's holding an energy, free 50 healing, usually itself. So if you gets hurt, technically, you know, survives hit, 250 hit points over 2 turns is pretty darn good. That's stage 2 GX level. Free healing, it's great. Solar Beam, 2-shot potential. The big thing is this GX. For every basic Pokemon on your bench, you can evolve it straight to its next evolution. Basics only. But once it's your turn again, next turn, you can evolve them to their max level. So Torterra, yeah, you start off, open up with Leafeon, get all your Turtwigs out, and you're gonna have a team of Torterras up. Ah, okay, so that's a really good GX. It's kind of like a Forest of Giant Plants, miniature version of that. All right, what else? Yeah, you have to let's see. Search your deck from a card. Yeah, nice. All right, Rotom. All right, so all the Rotoms have this thing where if you have 9 Poketools in your deck, you can ignore their cost, but it's really hard to do without. I think Gourgeist is the card that needs to be used. That's what I think. So their stats, not particularly high. Damage is not particularly high, but if they can do it for free, it might be okay. 60 damage. You discard a special energy, double colors energy, for example. Yeah, that'd be cool, but otherwise, you would not use this. So for those decks, the Rotom is okay, because this is so specific, situational. There are other Rotoms that will always helpful. So we're gonna take a look at those in a bit. So this is not gonna be one of big priority Rotom. What's he doing? He's mowing in the evening. The sky looks kind of dark right there. So all right, moving on. Shaman, what is this Shaman doing? It's like you just petted it or something, and it's looking cute. All right, so what does your Shaman do? You search your deck for 3 basic Pokemons, drop them immediately on your bench. Then the next turn, yeah, they can evolve. Sweet. That's pretty good. Except it costs an energy though. Vulpix does not cost energy. It can pick you any card you want, so I don't think it'll be a replacement. Anyways, let's move on. Mang Mortar, what's he doing? He's about to shoot you with a cannon. And it looks pretty darn cool stance with that. Alright, so ability. If this Pokemon's in your active when he's up front and he is attacked, the enemy is gonna get burnt. So they will always take 20 damage. And if it stays on, well, hey, they might take 20 more damage once your turn ends. Half chance. Alright, so that free damage is good. What does the attack do? Now this is kind of like Tortonator's GX attack. You may discard 2 energies. You may. And it does the same thing as Tortonator's GX. It does 160 damage. 3 energy costs. If you use burning energy, then you can reduce this to 1 to 0 energy discards. Give it a choice man, 190 damage, able to one-shot GX Pokemon. And if they're burnt, it'll probably finish off whatever comes through. So, the stats are pretty good. Do we want this though? Competitively, no, but it makes a good fun deck for me. So, alright, moving on. And it would definitely scare some GX Pokemons if this thing is actually ready and charged up. It's like, dang, that does a lot of damage. Don't shoot me with that. Alright, moving on. The next, Infernape. What's Infernape doing? He looks like he has a little, Goku, Dragon Ball anime energy attack coming in at you. Alright, so ability, love free abilities. Hot-blooded fighter. Your opponent takes 6 damage counters instead of 2 from burn between turns. And how did they get burnt? Your attack does that. 50 damage, then they're burnt. Then they take 6 more damage, so 110 total. Oh, so basically, he's a 2-shot. He is a 2-shot, so you can make a fun deck out of him, as well as hit point is kind of low, 130. So likely, you can fight with 3-4 of these if you can set them up. Charge up with energies, and probably end it with Salazzle. Yeah, Salazzle GX that is. So, doable, totally doable. Heat Rotom, not a very good one. So once again, if you have 9 Poketools in your discard, free. And it does 80 damage. There are better, more reliable ones, but it can do the element of fire damage. And what is he doing? He's an oven walking down the street. I'd definitely be scared of that in the middle of daylight. Okay, moving on. We have another Salazzle. Yeah, this is like 5th. You're really popular, Salazzle. You're in every single, almost every single expansion. What do you do here? She's doing a race right now. She's a race. Burning Poison. The enemy is now burnt, confused, and poisoned. Are you reading that right? Well, technically, they weren't the right ones, but they're burnt, poisoned, and confused. 3 special conditions. This one does 1 damage immediately, and 1 more between turns. This is 20 right away, maybe 20 more between turns, 50% chance. And this, it stays there. 50% chance their attack will miss. So basically, when this is, you have to get rid of this. You just have to, mainly because of the confusion. You cannot risk that. So, yeah, that's a pretty nasty thing to do. Assassin's Nail. Oh, feels like such a Sceptile deck. It's the 60 damage, and if they have a special condition, the 60 more damage. You're pretty much a mini Sceptile EX. Except better if you just had, you had GX level stats. We would love you. So, it has 2-shot potential. Opening with this one, then Assassin's Nail. Otherwise, Assassin's Nail doesn't work. And I guess you could work with the previous Salazzle, that when you evolve it, it burns and poisons your opponent. So there might be some synergies there, so you don't have to use Burning Poison, Assassin's Nail, Burning Poison, although the combos looks pretty more fun to do. So is this gonna be really competitive? Probably not competitive against GX, but you can still make this work and take down, GXs, but not like tournament kind of deal. Turtonator! Kind of like Volcanion, except more expensive. And what does your first attack do? Your enemy's burnt. This 10 damage. Stats just aren't high enough for this guy. So, give me a second. Alright, next up, we have Honchkrow, who is definitely crashing Team Galactic's get-together meeting. And I was like, why is there a bird flying in the party while Cyrus is talking to us? So what does he do? 110 hit points. Not quite there. And it does 90 damage regular attack? Ah, too boring. Double colors energy, dark energy, 2-shot GX Pokemon, but we'll get 1 shot at it. Not worth your investment. So we're gonna move on. Oh yeah, the new Weevil who is surfing, snowboarding with his feet. He's just sliding down a hill, which looks really awesome. 1 energy attack, 50 times the amount of your opponent's abilities. Pokemons with abilities. So they have Volcanion, full bench of Coconut Masters and Volcanions, and Gardevoirs. You can get ridiculous amounts. 1-shots, easy 1-shot, 2-shot potential at least. 2-shot potential with Choice Band, because Coconut Master Tapu Lele is just so popular. Is this gonna be good? Probably yes. Probably we'll see some competitive use of this. So, moving on, we have a new Stunt Tank. What's he doing? He's making cotton candy. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's making cotton candy. That's exactly what it is. What does he do? Alright. Sticky Smokescreen. This is the big thing. He has 120 hit points. Banana Master level. 50 damage, and if the opponent tries to attack, flip 2. That is big. That means there's a 25% chance their attacks will do nothing. 75% chance you'll be completely safe. For 2 energies and 50 damage? That's pretty nice. Give it a choice, man. You can get some, 3-shot out of that. Yeah, so the opponent does have a way to get through that. Retreat. You can make a fun deck out of it. Competitively, no, not there, but fun deck. We will definitely try that on Donald's day off. What does Darkrai do? Oh yeah, this one's good. Alright, so 160 is a Prism Star Pokemon. When it goes to the discard, that's it. And this is pretty much a GX level Pokemon. 160 hit points. Not GX though. No choice band to use it to try and take it out. So, Nightmare Star. You can charge it up with energies quickly. When you play this from your hand to your bench, you can attach 2 darkness energies from your hand to this Pokemon. This does not count towards its normal limit. So, say 2 energies, play Sycamore, draw a supporter. Then you can add 3rd energy in, because you didn't use your regular turn yet. Max Elixir, 4 energy, turn 1 Darkrai, yeah! Not the best part about it. Well, that's a good part about it, but the best part, he has his good old permanent sleep attack. Your opponent flips 2 coins, like that Stunt Tank. If one of them is tails, they will be asleep. They cannot retreat. They cannot attack. So basically, with 120 damage, you can 2-shot a Pokemon, but keep them paralyzed, pretty much. Yeah, so that, it's like a 75% chance of a paralysis. That's pretty darn good. So Darkrai, I would be scared of it if I see it. It would be easy to set up. It would come at me pretty fast, and it could, take out big GX Pokemon. I can't retaliate if I don't have any retreats. Float doesn't work against this. I would need a skateboard or a switch or a Goose. So, ooh, all right. Hey, Turbo Darkrai would like this. I would definitely Wish Baton this too. Look at that, 4 energies. Wish Baton allows me to save 3 energies, pass it back to my bench Pokemon. So, pretty nice combo with that. Guzzlord, you can definitely be here. All right, Alolan Dugtrio. Wait, what is this guy doing? We forgot to take a look. He's gonna chill in nether space in your dreams and your nightmares. All right, next up, we got the Dugtrios. They're probably in front of that, totem, doing their totem thing. In front of the gyms. The gyms and Alolas, I'm not sure what they're called. Alright, so free attack Gold Rush. We talked about this before. 60 hit points, terrible, but the damage can be quite insane. Mount Coronet, Starmie from Generations. Or was it Evolutions? Evolutions, yeah. With those 2 cards, you can get amazing damage potential. One-shot every GX Pokemon out there for no energies. Technically, you do have to discard energies in a different way, but he can do it. We're gonna make him do it. Competitively, probably not. Maybe. He'll definitely be scary if he does get a very good setup, though. Extremely scary. Extremely scary. Moving on, we have look at the new Magnemites. So the new Magnemites, we saw the Magnezone, which is really good, but the new Magnemites, what are they doing? I was like, I'm happy in the grass. And there's no electricity around. This one's just, makes. What is that behind you? A bee? Anyways, all right. So there are 2 of them now. One of them is immune to bench damage. Oh, that's convenient. The other one has an attack that you may want to use. You can look for 3 metal energies, put them into your hand, which will come in handy when you become Magnezone. Metal version, you now can attach infinite amount of energies from your hand. So all of them, you may attach a metal energy from your hand as many time as you like. And it looks like he's in a canyon. Yeah, that's what he's there for. 150 hit points, very nice. 130 hit point damage, but he can't attack next turn, so he makes a good backup attack if you're really there for the ability. This is excellent, and it may fit in some big GX decks. So competitively, he's got a chance. He's got a good chance. Moving on, Bastiodon. What's this Bastiodon doing? It's like, oh my gosh, the Ultra Wormhole is opening up. In the prehistoric era, I must go fight them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So, we talked about this guy. Nice hit points. Damage is so. That's pretty reasonable. However, the big thing is that all your metal Pokemons cannot be harmed if the enemy has a special energy. So, double colorless, rainbow, unit energy, and prism energy. Yeah, that new Prism Energy card, which we'll talk about in a bit. None of them metal Pokemons can be harmed. So, if your opponent really relies on those, they are screwed. If not, it could be nothing at all. Can this be competitive? Low chance? If everybody was running special energies in their deck, yeah, you would be good. But right now, no. Right now, everyone's doing a pretty balanced build. Moving on. Is this guy worth it? Let me check. Nope. But we're gonna take a look. He just has okay amount of hit points if your opponent has a Psychic. So then you must be playing against a Psychic deck. You can do, 2-shot potential. Otherwise, I'm sorry, Brazong. Sometimes you're really good, sometimes not. Moving on, we have the new Heatran. Which, 3 energies, 130, but you have to discard 2 energies? Yikes! No. GX Pokemons can do this without no penalty, so nope. Not gonna see him at all. What's he doing, by the way? It's like I'm by the desert. There's light coming from behind me with a big shadow and all. I'm just chilling. What are you doing, by the way? It's snowing, it's raining, I get out of here. I'm resting. Alright, moving on, we got this Prism Star Solgaleo, which oh yeah. This thing's gonna be in every metal competitive deck because of its Prism, its Rising Star ability. We referenced it so many times in the past videos. For every of your opponent's Pokemon, including the active, you get an energy from the discard onto your Pokemon any way you like. The more energies you have in the discard, the more you're gonna get. And there are a lot of big major attacks that are gonna have energies in the discard. So, you know, spend energies. Solgaleo GX. Necrozma Solgaleo version. The Necrozma Solgaleo that we'll talk about. Yeah! Basically, he's good for getting energies back. He has 160 hit points. He's not a GX. And he has an attack which you're likely not gonna use. Although, yeah, you can attack. 4 energies, 160, can KO himself. Choice Man. Basic GX Pokemons. But he's really here for the big Rising Star attack that charges up your Pokemon quickly with energies. Moving on, Dustmane Necrozma. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. The Solgaleo Necrozma. You can just spend 3 energies to do 220 damage. Choice Man, that's going to one-shot almost everything. Unless it has resistance to metal, which some lightning Pokemon do. Basically, everything is going to go down. So, you get those energies back with Solgaleo, put them on with Magnezone. I think it looks pretty good. This has a good chance to be competitive. I would say that. It would be very easy to make a deck out of this Dustmane Necrozma GX deck. Moving on, the Alga Gx. Oh, one of a kind GX attack. 5 energies, 150 damage, but once your turn is over, it's yours again. You can attack again. You can play energies again, supporters again, evolve again. That is pretty crazy for it, but if you can get the energies on. And with all the metal techs, Magnezone, all the metal techs here, you can make that work. So it has 180 hit points, standard for a basic, clock up, draw until you have 6 cards. Oh yeah, just come up, be my front Pokemon when you come up. And Shred does 80 damage, but pierces through everything, including immunity GX's abilities. Like Hoopa, like Ninetales that's in the theme shop, it will pierce through. Great! It will still lose against those cards because it's worth 2 prize cards. The others are 1. And they're 2-shotting each other. You're losing more on out, but it's convenient to have. If you have nothing else, no Banana Master available, use this guy. Alright. So, his regular stuff is okay, but man, his GX is out of this world. Alright. Is he gonna be competitive? Hard to say. His GX might do it. It might make him do it. But definitely be a fun card to work with. What else? We have the Licky here. Licky. I like the name of this attack though. Lick to Death. What? 50 damage plus. So it always does 50 damage. If Tails, they're paralyzed. Oh, yay. Oh, sweet. 50 damage and paralysis. You can, Victini is always trying to get that Tails. Or if you get heads, or lots of heads, there's 50 more damage. So if you get 2 heads in a row, great. That's 2-shot potential. You get 3 or 4 heads, they're gone. But that's really slim chance. Really slim. But if not, paralysis is nice. So it's 2-shot paralysis. It's okay. I think we can make a fun deck up and see how my luck with coins is. What's he doing? This is your tongue, right? Or are you having yeah, it is. I'm chilling by the river, man. Sticking my tongue out for tasting the air. Yeah. By the way, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm the ruins, ancient ruins of the deep in outer space. I can't think. All right, moving on. We have Perugly. Perugly is, wow, that's a big cat. If it's the size of the bed, it's bigger than my, oh, you're a big cat. Moving on, Master of the House. 120 hit points, by the way, Master of the House. Any energy you want and discard your opponent's stadium in play. If you do, it becomes immune to everything, damage and effects during your opponent's next turn. So it's shielded. Now, it says it has to be your opponent's, not yours. Otherwise, throw down stadium. You cannot kill my Perugly. Just keep destroying the stadiums. But it has to be your opponent's. Not as good. But cast aside. 3 energies. 60 damage. Choice Man 90. You can 2-shot basics. And discard random cards until they only are holding 3 cards. Ooh, that sounds painful. We're definitely going to have some fun with that card. But competitive, probably not. But this effect looks pretty killer. Random cards. Oh man, it does pretty good damage on top of that killer effect. I don't know, man. It looks really cool. Competitive, still no. No. Alright, Fan Rotom, the worst of the Rotoms. I wouldn't say that, but you know, as this little 9 Poketool in the discard thing, hit points aren't there, damage is in there. But if it's free, it's okay. 20 damage to all your opponent's Pokemon, just like Tapu Koko. Although not as reliable. Yeah, what's your retreat, by the way? 0. Oh, just like Tapu Koko. How do we get 9 Poketools there? We still think it's the Gorgeist. What else? New Banana Master. Resource management is his big thing. He still has the same amount of hit points. And he is... I'm not sure. He looks like he's giving a lecture. Yeah, giving a lecture, guys. Resource management, put 3 cards from your discard at the bottom of your deck in any order you like. So you're going to have to use the new Looker supporter to bring back out. Cool. From your discard, though. So it has to be from your discard, which is nice later game. Still looks a little too tough to use. Like you have to pay up an energy, bench space. We'll see. We will see. Moving on, we have the potion. It's coming. It's being reprinted. Just heal 30 Pokemon. You may have 59 items, so which technically is true. So I think that's a fun one. Yep. Thank you, PokePage. Mysterious Fossil, the new basic Pokemon for Fossil evolutions, has 60 hit points. Is an item, so a little tough to get out with like Ultra Ball or something. So we talked about that. It's tough. Moving on, Palpad. All right, this is going in my deck. Is it gonna be competitive? Well, in standard, yeah, probably. Probably you want one of these in all your decks now. In standard, because you got Verse Seekers and expanded. Shuffle 2 supporters for the discard back to your deck. Guzman, big draw supporters, whichever they are, like Sycamore, for example, and definitely the new Cynthia. So, yeah, at least one's gonna be in every deck. At least one. Well, decks work fine without that. We'll see about that, but I definitely, there are times definitely want Guzma. They're all in the discard. I definitely want them back. So, moving on. Reprints. 4 missing Clovers. If you have to have all 4 of them for it to do something at all. Yeah, so, and what that something is that you get a prize card, which is big. But, you know, we tried to math it out. It's just hard to do. So, alright. Prism Star Cyrus. You can only play him once. What does he do? By the way, you also have to be using a water or metal Pokemon, which unfortunately cannot be the Alga Palkia as your active. Alright, and your opponent chooses 2 of the Pokemons to protect, bench Pokemons. The rest are shuffled back. Ooh, so they have a 5 full bench? Most of them will disappear, except the 2 most valuable ones. Is this gonna be great? Maybe. I mean, he's just one card, right? Yeah, probably just. I mean, I would try it out, but I don't know. Parallel City kind of does the same. He might be worth that deck space. He might not be, but he only has 1 card. We'll see. I can't tell you on that one, guys. Sorry. So, Gardenia. Grass Pokemon. So if you're using a grass deck, you can heal 80 damage off. Great. What's she doing, by the way? He's like, oh, I'm just posing in the field right here, my little mini garden. Okay, so 80 damage, is that going to be significant? Maybe, yeah, if it helps extend your life for another turn, it might. No guarantees, we'll have to actually try it out and see, how the damage is now these days. Although, I don't think so. I'll maybe put one of these in my big Grass GXX. Ones that are likely to survive. Yeah, Glissobon. But right now, Glissobon will use Acerola. Let me just give it this way. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth the supporters. I don't think the healing is big enough to make a big change. Here and there, maybe, but not as reliable. Moving on, Pokemon Fan Club getting a reprint. Sweet. So, if one day Bridget disappears, she will. And then you can use 2 basic Pokemons and put them into your hand instead. So not going straight to your bench, you just get 1 less Pokemon, but that's okay. They go to your hand, so they have some special effects, you can activate them. Alright, moving on. We have the new Mars, the regular art version. We talked about it in the past video. Not a good draw supporter because you only get 2 cards. But you get to randomly randomly discard a card from their hand, which may be big, but often not, probably not. So not too major of a card. By the way, she's like in a, oh yeah, I'm in the lab, very low, cheap lab with no tables, probably computers on the floor. You know, the Pokemon tech stuff in the scenery. What are they? Yep, the Pokemon fan club guy people. Moving on. Lily reprinted. This is like the new Shauna. She's gonna be in here making shit until Sun and Moon's over. She'll be around. Mount Coronet, really good Metal Stadium. As long as this is up, you can pull 2 Metal Energies every single time your turn back into your hand. Spend them however you like. Gonna have big combos with Mang the Zone, with the new Doug Trio, with even the new Alolan Raticate, which GX, which was not in this expansion, so probably in one of those nice fancy boxes. Probably. Alright, Unit Energy! Grow! Grass, water, and fire. And it provides 1 energy, but if it's on one of those Pokemon, it provides, actually any Pokemon provides 1 of those element types. So you can mix Pokemon decks. And we're gonna definitely try to see if we can make some crazy decks with Rainbow Energy in this. Alright, moving on. We got the Full Arts Gardenia, which, you know, it's like a big super potion. It, you know, would come in handy here and there. We'll see. Only the big GX decks would go that. So we're halfway done. Yay! And now this is gonna be new for me. So, the first time I've seen this card, 120 hit points. This Sandshrew looks like he's running on the snow, skipping through. He's flying. Free attack. 30 damage. And if he is hurt, they take 60 damage just like a bursting balloon. So the overall net damage is, wow, 90. 90 is the magic number for 2-shotting basic GX Pokemon. So you give them a choice, man. Wow, free 2-shot attacks. It's kind of like a different variant of the new of Alolan Raticate, so we might be using Alolan Sandshrew now. I wouldn't mind that. I'm up for that. Yeah! Although, you know, Goose, some of that could get around that. We'll have to see about that. It depends if your opponent attacks, because then you get a better value than the Alolan Raticate. Very nice. Very, very nice. Moving on. You can put them in any deck you want as well, just like Alolan Raticate. You know, I love Alolan Raticate. Alolan Sandslash. You're there for me. Are you both are you gonna be competitive? Probably not, but I don't know. I have to test you out. You have a bigger reward than the Alolan Raticate does. Maybe a little bit more reliable too. I'll give you a try for sure. I like you very much, buddy. Competitive? Probably not. Moving on, the new Empoleon. Hopefully you are in the theme deck. What do you do? Total Command. A good throwback to what you are. It looks like he's about to, you know, he's in a big punching boxing match in the air. Space. He's about to fight some GX, Ultra Beast. And what does this do for every Pokemon play? Does 20 damage. On the bench. Aww. That's okay. You can fill up your bench. You do 100 damage. Your opponent fills up their bench, which they likely will. Coconut Master, Berry Master. You know, you do really want to fill up your bench in the course of the game. So, abilities and stuff. And then setting up both Pokemons, you can get easy 2 shots with 2 energies. It has 160 hit points, so that's basic GX level, Prism Star level, yeah. So it's just 2-shot. You can get 1-shots if everybody filled up their bench. 200 damage, give it a choice, man. That's a lot. So it has quite a good chance of getting one-shotting basic GXs, even stage 1 GXs, even Gardevoir if she fills up her bench, which she will definitely try to. So you look like a very good fun card. Competitive. Maybe not so, not likely, but very, very fun and very easy card to do with that. What else? Floatzel, not very cool card. Well, you do have this new agility thing. Yeah, Floatzel. Well, you flip a coin, if heads. With Flip Diddy, you can be immortal forever, but the damage is kind of low there. Other than that, you're not that cool. Discard 1 water energy for 80. Nah. Moving on, we got Abomasnow, which is kind of expensive Aqua Patch. Why? When you evolve this card, I like the name of this though, Blessing of the Frost-Covered Trees. I hope they use that as his name. When you evolve it, you can attach a water energy from your discard to one of your Pokemons. It can be the front one as well, and not just your bench, right? Yeah, so it's a little bit better than I would say even the Aqua Patch, because it can go for the active too. But it takes bench space. It might work. Yeah, this might be the card that you use with Palkia. Okay, hang on with that. So maybe you might be good just for your energy acceleration there. We gotta keep it. You have to keep every card to boost your energy in mind, and this is one of them. Yeah, okay, 130 damage, 130 hit points, 80. You're not really there to fight. You're really here for this ability. Although you do take a bench space, is it gonna be competitive? Maybe it's energy boosting, but for helping me, make decks, speeding up water energies, definitely we keep that in your toolbox there. Glaceon. Try to figure out where he is, but it's just a nice background, Photoshop background in the mountains. Very, very good card. You definitely want this card. Freezing Stare. When this guy's in your front, your opponent's GX abilities cannot go off. Coconut Master Tapu Lele is the biggest one. It's in every deck, and when it does not work, something's gonna have to change. Something big time's gonna change. Otherwise, yeah. If this thing's it's big. It's a game changer for sure. And Shadow Bullet, 90 damage. Choice Man, 2-shot potential, easy. And this 30 bench damage, which is gonna add up. And that 30 damage will make Polar Spear a 1-shot if it goes off twice on the same Pokemon. So it has a very good GX attack. It's 50 damage for every damage counter on the enemy. And this is where you get those damage counters. Okay, so everything about this card is good. Very, very, very good. Wash Rotom. The washing machine one is going down Mario Odyssey land. That's just what it looks like. It has that little Poketool effect. Very low hit points. And this thing does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Great. No. Not one of the cooler ones, too. And the damage is kind of low that even if you did weakness damage, it wouldn't matter so much. He's really here for bench damage. So what is that right there? Moving on. We got the new Refrigerator Rotom. This one's good. Of the Rotoms, Frost Crash, 10 base damage and 20 damage for all your opponent's energy added up together. So if they're playing, say, Xerneas Break, that would do crazy, or Gardevoir, crazy amount of damage. Easy 2-shots, sometimes even a 1-shot. Yeah, so this would be very cool to use. In fact, I wouldn't care if I couldn't use this for free. This attack is pretty darn good. I would even stick in my water decks just to use it as is. It's pretty good. All right, moving on, we get the new Manaphy, which is he's trying to escape the Ultra Wormhole going off right there. It's like, oh no, I'm out of here, guys. Prince of the Sea. All right, what does he do? You search your discard for 5 water energies, then shuffle it back to your deck. Nope. I thought this was the one that had confusion, like removes confusion. Maybe there is one, but that's the one that you want to use with Slowbro. Moving on, Electabuzz. Mang Mortar was good. This guy, not so much. Didn't we get one recently? Yeah, we did. It wasn't so hot. What's this do? You're feeding Pokemon's a metal one Pokemon, then they're paralyzed. Oh. So you're an anti-metal Pokemon, and there could be so many metal Pokemons out. Still don't see it competitive. And what is he doing? He's like, he's punching the ground. He's trying to get the Diglett right there, right under there. Okay, so metal Pokemons, yeah, the Alolan Diglett. If the metal is really good, heavy metal, it's good. But if it's completely useless if it's not going against metal. So likely not gonna see this very much. And the new Shinx. Oh, and Luxio. There are 2 of them. So this is the good one. This is where the one that can evolve immediately. It's in the forest, looking to seeing something here, like dangerous, like come out of it. Yeah, but this ability allows it to evolve it right away. And this one isn't so good as have evolve right away. You definitely want this Shinx instead. And when it evolves, it has an item lock. any energy you want. 30 damage, item lock. Ooh, item locks were great, powerful back in the day. Now, probably not so much, but still very annoying. And he evolves into the big Luxray, which is he's definitely tankier. You still want to be using his item lock attack. But he does have a very expensive new attack you can do. You have to discard all lightning energies to do 150 damage to any of your opponent's Pokemon. Not quite a one-shot. He has 150 hit points, but he has a shielding effect where he takes 30 less damage. So you have to do 180 to one-shot him. If not, he really has 210 GX level hit points. But really, with the Celebi, I think the item lock is where it's at. This thing looks dangerous enough. Looks like a fun card, but I can't say it's competitive yet. Maybe. This one has a good chance. Moving on. Pachirisu. New energy acceleration for Turbo Raiju. Alright, Pachirisu. He's in a canyon. He's like, hey, what's up, guys? Looking up the distance, like, come play with me. Yeah. So for every Pokemon that has the Nuzzle attack, which includes Pikachu, that's the big part. Look for a lightning energy, put it onto that Pokemon. So you can have multiple Pachirisus. Definitely the Pikachu that's gonna become the Raichu GX, and you can quickly saturate your bench with lightning energies, and it will be good for that build. We're definitely gonna try it out. It's gonna be competitive though. Expensive Raichu GX is really good, and right now it's all right. It's all right. So it's still a very good fun card. Moving on, Rotom, the regular Rotom, the one that has 122 shot potential. Now this is one that you want to use when it's free with the 9 Poketool thing. You can attack next turn, but doesn't have enough hit points to survive next turn anyway. 100 straight 2-shot damage potential. Great for your Gourgeist deck. Alright, moving on. Drifblim. He's like he's lost in the clouds. It's a parade. For some reason there are flowers flying around here. This must be a really strong gust. Alright, so damage transport. Move 4 damage counters from all your Pokemon and put it on your enemies. Alright, so if your whole bench line was wounded, this would be amazing. And then after that, they could be completely healed off, and then not so amazing. I can't think of the combo with this other than Sneasel. Yeah, fill up your 3-4 bench Pokemons with Sneasel. Use Sneasel's ability damage to hurt your own Pokemons and your enemies. Then after that, Drifblim them out. Looks a little too complex. I can't see the combo for it right now. But this would be pretty cool if you could do it consistently, which you don't. I don't think you can. So nope. Spirit Tomb. Anything. Any energy you can use it for. He's in the Dark Void, of course, and the Lightless World. I love the name of that attack. You search your discard for 2 supporters, put them into your hand, just like what Luzamine does. Kinda. Well, basically, she does the same thing, except you can do this. Fill up any of your deck? Yeah, no, you could be using Palpad. You're not gonna spend energy and lose a prize card for this. Not gonna really ever see it. Probably. Yeah, you'd be using Luzamine instead. Alright, so Drapion. Wow, 4 psychic energies. 130 damage, tanky enough, and looks like he's about to pinch you in the desert because you took his money. Or you made him angry somehow, you stepped on him. It does 2-shot potential. If you poison, would definitely make it 2-shot potential. And automatic paralysis, just like Mega Venusaur. Yeah. He's pretty much Mega Venusaur, except with that lower hit points. And the big expensive energy cost. Looks like a very fun card to do. Competitive? No. You're gonna get blown up. You're tough to charge up. Or are you? We'll see about that. Lunala. Maybe Metagross, definitely Lunala, Prism Star Lunala, and the new Lunala. Yeah, Prism Star Lunala. What else here? We have Toxicroak. Ooh, can be in any deck. However, if your fighting Pokemon was knocked out, then you can do 2-shot damage with Settle the Score. If your fighting Pokemon was knocked out, not Psychic. Yeah, so the combo doesn't really quite fit through. I think that's too flavorful to work. So, by the way, what's he doing? He's spinning around, doing a little whirlwind move with that little puddle of poison. So, that's a little too conditional, too flavorful to work. Moving on, we have the new PRISM Star Giratina. Oh, he's in the void. And this one probably is the worst of the PRISM Stars. Why is that? Oh, well, let's take a look. 160. Good hit points. Good ability too. You can have 2 psychic energies attached from your hand to this Pokemon when he comes out. Free. So basically 2 energies go to Giratina. Use a draw supporter. Get 1 more energy. Max elixir just like Darkrai. He should be easy to charge up. Then he does a lot of damage for discarding 2 psychic energies. Expensive charge up, expensive discard for okay damage. You need a choice man though. But if you do get a 1-shot, it's not so bad. And honestly, I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. I think it can be pretty good. I think it could show up 1-shot. If at least it 1-shots at GX Pokemons, it just might be worth the trade to do so. Yeah, but if it survives and you can't attack it with it again, then I give it a chance. It doesn't look so hot, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Competitive, we'll hold off on that one. I don't think so. Still, give it a chance. Give it a chance. Moving on, we have the new Crecelius, which is kind of like a Banana Master. Same attack, same hit points. 120, 60 damage. This is 60 damage. You got cost double colors, psychic, and does 20 more for every energy on your opponent's active. So, would you replace Banana Master with this card? Probably not. It does have, you lose Banana Master's draw ability for this discard energy, and then move all damage counters, or just swap damage counters from Crecelius to the active, enemy active. She doesn't have that many hit points. She's gonna get 1 shot. You're gonna have to run her with Fighting Fury Belt for sure. I guess you could make a fun deck out of it. You could try to main her by using Fighting Fury Belt, but no. By the way, she's in San Francisco, by the way. This is definitely the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, okay. Moving on. We have the PRISM Star Lunala in outer space, so it's just a background texture. Is very, very good. 160 hit point. PRISM Star. You can only have 1. And once it's gone, it's gone. Alright, so Full Moon Star. The more enemy Pokemons that exist, the more psychic energy you can get back from your discard. Who wants them? PRISM Star, Giratina, pretty much any psychic deck towards the middle or end of the game. So, you will probably put it in all your psychic decks because that many psychic energies for 1 is really good. And she's really, really tanky too. Plus, her attack is 1-hit KO. Oh yeah, very expensive to charge up 4 psychic energies. But there's 20 times the amount of energies in all Pokemon's in plays. And easily, if you can charge up your side, yours and your opponent's add together, it is a 1-shot. You want this in all your psychic decks. Competitive, very, very, very much so. Moving on. Ooh, this is the Lunala Necrozma. Dawn Wings, we're gonna get confused. It's the Lunala Necrozma. Ability Invasion. You get a free switch. Well, you can switch this Pokemon in. And if you have a Float Stone, you can switch it out and basically a free retreat for all your Pokemon by using this combo. Yeah, you can put it in all your decks if you want to. It's really good for its ability. Its hit points is average. Easy to 1-shot. It has 2-shot potential for its 3 energies. That's average. And then for its GX attack, ooh, nice. 180, 1-shot, and it cannot be harmed the next turn. But you cannot do it unless you're behind on prize cards, just like that Solgaleo Necrozma, which we forgot to mention. So, and then becomes immune to all damage and effects. So it can attack again. So it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad of a psychic attacker. It's also weak to dark, which is unlike most psychic Pokemons right now. So it's good ability. Everything about this card is pretty good. So I like this. I think we may see it in more competitive just because only for this ability. Yeah, I mean, it may show up in Volcanion, Ho-Oh GX. It's good. Definitely good. Definitely a good card choice. Rampardos! Ooh, Long time no see. You're the only Rampardos expanded and standard. So what I've been seeing you is like just late to the party. Stuck in the sand. I just cloud out there. So that's what's going on in the graphics. 1 energy, 60 plus 60 more damage, 120. 2-shot potential. For 1 energy, yeah. Max potion compatible, focus sash compatible, gonna be great and expanded. Yeah. But 3 energies, you get to 1-shot any basic Pokemon. Even GX ones, it is knocked out. So, pretty cool card. Cool, but competitive? Probably not. Probably not, but a very good fun card. There's so many good fun cards for this expansion. What else? Lucario! Ooh. This one's a combo with a Garchomp. If there's a Garchomp, you can pretty much have a computer search. Search for any card you want. Anything you want, you can have it. Double colors energy is a very powerful effect with Garchomp. You definitely want to use it with the Garchomp. So, what's he doing by the way? He's battling you on top of the, it looks like one of the bridges in the Pokemon game. Where's the stadium? Makes more sense, it's a stadium than it's on the bridge. So, he's just about his ability. His damage and his hit points are just average. But the ability is a killer. It is a must-have if you got that Garchomp out. Alright, Hippowdon! What's he doing? He's ejecting, hopefully that's sand. Yeah, we better not. Your brain's getting a little bit off on traffic. What does he do? 140 hit points, stage 1. Oh yeah, that's very good for a stage 1 these days. It does 50 damage and your opponents can't retreat. Average and an expensive 2-shot attack. Does 10 more damage for every of your opponent's retreat costs. So if this had a 4, which is unusual, it do 140 one-shotting itself. So it's basically stuck at a 2-shot. Pretty much with a lot of strong energy and choice, man. Maybe, but unlikely a 1-shot. Still too expensive. Hit points are okay, but still too expensive use. So no, we're not gonna see you very often at all. Passimian. Now this works with the past Passimian. What does this guy do? Power Scrum. As long as he's on your bench, all of your other Passimians attack. Does 30 more damage to evolved. Only it did not say evolved. To your evolved Pokemon. You have to know what the past Passimian did. For every Passimian on the bench, it did 30 more damage. So if you use these two together, you can get more guaranteed 2-shot potential. 1-shots on evolved, likely not. So you'll be mixing this with the older Passimian decks. So what else? Moving on. What are you doing, by the way? He's playing jump rope. There's a jump rope here, you just can't see it, but he's jumping up. He's definitely jumping over something here. Alright, moving on, we got the new Cynthia's Garchomp. No, it's just Garchomp. It's not Cynthia's Garchomp. Even though it's definitely Cynthia's Garchomp. She's right there. Alright, so, what does this do? Champion's Blade, if you play Cynthia, a draw supporter, not Guzma, you do 200 damage for this energy cost. Double colors energy, fighting energy, one-shotting most GX Pokemons with a choice band. Is it going to be competitive? It might. It has a good chance to be. It is a very good chance to be. Because it can take those GX cards out very efficiently. It's got very nice stats. It might just do it. It might just do it. So we're going to leave it as that. Moving on, Palkia Gx. Alright, the dragon one with the really cool GX is where it makes all your opponent's energy disappear back into the deck. 5 energy cost, 150 damage. So you need that choice band to make it a 1-shot, and all the energies are gone. They're not attacking next turn, maybe even the next one too, so that looks pretty good. That looks really, really good, and it would hurt some decks badly. Other decks like Greninja, whatever, man. Whatever. So, other than that, it's gonna be okay. 180 hit points, a 2-shot attack with this. Every 1 energy boosted by 20 damage. So if you filled everything out, you get a 2-shot. That's normal. That's normal. And Spatial Control can help you charge this Pokemon faster. Move any energy cards onto this card. So with Max Elixir, you can get this thing charged up. Is this going to be a great card? I don't think so, but it's definitely going to be very usable enough to make it work. Very, very much so. But competitive-wise, maybe not, unless we have a really... Unless Blastoise coming back. In that case, the whole story, it's a whole different story. Moving on. Lopunny. Hi, it's at a party. It's a very, very fancy party. It's serving... Alright. It looks like it's a, the Alice in Wonderland area. So what does it do? Happy turn. You can shuffle everything back into your deck. It used to be an ability, but now it's not. Low hit points, low damage. You're not going to see this Lopunny anywhere. Shaman, Sky Form. Call for family. Search your deck for 2 Pokemons. Put them on your bench. Sweet. And they can evolve next turn too. Sweet. And then you shuffle your deck. You have to pay up an energy to do it. So still, is it worth it to do so? I play Pokemon Fan Club. I play Pokemon Fan Club and use my bench space and precious, for other precious Pokemon. Bench space is just too precious for these kind of cards. And I still use a Alola Vulpix because it's free. Alright, moving on. We have Young Goose. Not the GX one. So Young Goose he's retired now. He doesn't do any more investigations anymore. He's walking by the railroad thinking of good old times. What does he do? 110 hit points? Average for stage 1. And track down, 20 damage. Don't double kills energy. You get to look at their hand. Oh. Just like what the regular, the GX one does. And there's a Pokemon there. Likely. It's a 2-shot. So, it does a 2-shot efficiently for a double colorless. I can say it's not too bad, but it's not special at all. So, I probably won't be seeing this one much. Not really fun to do, though, as well. Drampa, another one. Drampa, chilling in the desert's night. You go awesome, man. What do you do? Outrage. The more hurt it is, the more damage it does back. However, it doesn't have that many hit points to, take it. And it's kind of like Tauros with low hit points. Yeah. Then this one, wow. Dragon Pulse, discard 2 cards off my deck? Not my opponent's deck? For 3 energies? Yeah, we are not going to see this around at all. So you just chill down your desert, buddy. Alright, Order Pad. Oh, not Pal Pad. Order Pad. Flip a coin. Oh, that's a pretty bad product then. If it only works half the time, then you can look for an item card. Then put it into your hand. And the item card pretty much can get you anything. Oh, so it's kind of like the first... That golden ticket, except you draw it. Yeah, wow. Look at this, all the cards that you want, that you kind of want. Most of them. Rare Candy, Ultra Ball, maybe Professor's Letter. Items can get you anything. So it's like a 50% chance, kind of computer search. We'll put it that way because there's an item for everything, so it technically can get you everything. It might be usable. Maybe. Hold on to that. Hold on to this one. So we definitely want to track this out. Alright, Looker's Whistle. Well, works with a new Looker supporter where you can draw 3 cards off the bottom of your deck. We'll have to see the comment with this because 3 cards, and you get to look fine too, by the way. You get to get 2 Looker cards in your hand. So you're going to be able to draw 3 cards from the bottom of your deck next turn. Which is not too different from Tiano unless you're loading the bottom of your deck with Banana Master, the new Banana Master. Other than that, we have the new Bad Floatstone. Rocket Skateboard. Oh, I love to drive one of these. You get 1 less retreat, which doesn't make too much of a difference. But you can do it while asleep or paralyzed. So Darkrai? Yeah, I'm gonna skateboard back home. I probably should use the Switch instead of these stuff. Moving on to Cynthia. Oh, yeah. We know you were a promo, but you're coming to this expansion? Great. Everybody's gonna want this now. Shuffle your hand, draw 6 cards, no penalties whatsoever. 6 cards all the time, every time. Yes. It's gonna be in every single deck, competitive, casual, all of it. Please be in the theme decks. Volkner, what's the name of Canyon? No, you're Volkner. Gym leader who's just chilling in this weird gym and all. Really sad there. Or you know he's contemplating. He's not sad. You can't tell from that expression. What does he do? You look for an item card. Item gets you anything you want and energy. I definitely will have 2 Wagner's. So I definitely need energy every turn. And the item could be anything. So it's pretty good. It's very, very good. Looker, there you are with your funny face. There's just a line like that. Draw 3 cards from the bottom. Not too different from Tiano or How. It's How now. We don't ever use these because it was low per sport. Lower draw power, we use Cynthia. Or we will be using Cynthia, Sycamore, and those bigger draw supporters. Sophocles, oh, these are all reprinted. We do not want to talk about that. Big one. What could I talk about when it came down when we were sick? Super Boost Energy provides 1 regular color's energy. However, if you have 3 Stage 2 Pokeballs, it provides 4 Rainbow Energies worth. But you gotta have 3. That is a big condition. Very, 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 very tough condition. But we see Metagross GX do it all the time easily. It's not too hard. So, this is gonna be very big for Stage 2 decks. Very replayable. Unfortunately, it can just be enhanced hammered off, but a lot of competitive decks do want these. Metagross, maybe not so much. Mega Gardevoir, yes. Solgaleo GX. You're not competitive right now, but with all the new stuff coming out, you might just be. Hang on that one for Solgaleo. Those 2, Lunala GX. Oh yeah. When the promo ones come out, new promo one comes out. Oh, even the current one right now. You definitely want 4 free energies. It's good. It's really good. It will really help out any Stage 2 GX deck. Can go on for it. Incineroar GX, Primarina GX. Yeah, those Stage 2 GX, hallelujah. Moving on, we also have the new Unit Energy, which provides Metal, Lightning, and Psychic. So you can throw them all in one deck now with Rainbow Energies. And they might work. Yeah. And then we still haven't, we don't know what these unknown supporters are. But that is pretty much it. So, that is the full review. Overall, a lot of nice cards here. A lot of nice ones. Better than Crimson Invasion for sure. Gonna have some definitely, big cards from competitive. And a lot of cards that, are just fun to use. And that's the big one. A lot of fun cards here. This is gonna be an awesome expansion. So, that is the review of it. And time to close this out. So, thank you very much, Integrals and Differentials. Take it easy. I'll see you guys next time. And, the streams and deck videos will come back after I feel better. So, it was really, had to stop about 3 or 4 times and during this video. I couldn't do it straight like I do it normally. So, thank you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Bye-bye.